Hello there, Croeso and welcome. I'm Shadow Lummox and I'm back here on Wreckfest to do this week's weekly challenge for the Racing Legends tournament, and it's a race attack on the Tri-Bend Speedway. So one of the ovals of Wreckfest, and it's about being smooth and fast. It's very easy to get yourself into a slide and you don't want to do that. I put the gear ratio 1 to long, so I'm never going into 5th gear, I'm just using 4th and 3rd. And off the start, you go wide here, and then you want to cut to the inside just as all the other cars start making their way to the outside. Not as clean as it could be, but you lose the least amount of speed. You're feathering the throttle then around that corner so you can make it through smoothly. Then you brake just before the walls on your left as you come into that, and you should be able to get the hairpin nice and tight. And then it's all about getting as tight to the apexes as you can. You drift out wide and then I'm just tapping the analog stick, not going hard turn, just tapping. This is the only corner where I really do a hard turn, and then it's just to begin with. Then you just accelerate, you let the car straighten out naturally so you can accelerate down the straight. I see I'm trying to minimize the amount of sliding I'm doing, so I'm always accelerating. Whenever you're sliding, you're just scrubbing speed. So you want to do that as little as possible. And you want to get that last hairpin as tight as possible. If you get it right, you can carry a lot of speed through there. And then as the track banks into the straight, you sort of catapult yourself around. And that is what you're aiming to do. Seems simple enough, but there are 15 other cars on the track, all of the AI, and they are just having a crazy race amongst themselves. So once you hit about lap 3, maybe even lap 2, the trick is to stay smooth, fast on your line while avoiding the AI as much as possible. If you can, maybe use them, get on the inside of them, of an AI, and use them to sort of help yourself around the corner a little quicker than you normally would, but most of the time, hitting the AI and tangling with the AI is going to cause you to lose a serious amount of speed. So, as I said, be smooth, be gentle on the old analog stick for steering, and with a little bit of luck you'll get a nice time there, a 2:12. Probably go much faster, can probably go in maybe a second and a half faster, but it's 6 laps of perfect laps, not getting any trouble from the AI. And well, this is Wreckfest, that rarely happens. You tend to go for your best run will be the one where you get the least amount of problems caused by the AI. And when you're on your own, lap 5 or 6, you're far enough ahead, you're lapping cars, and they'll just send a dive bomb up the inside, especially at that final hairpin, and it'll just ruin your whole race. Nothing you can do about it, apart from take severe avoiding actions, which will just cost you time. So don't get too frustrated. As you can see there from these clips here, I make plenty of mistakes, and I have plenty of mistakes caused for me by the AI. It's just about sticking with it, keep going. You know what you're doing, and you know eventually you'll get the good run that you're looking for, as long as you can avoid the silly mistakes that I can make all on my own. So I'll just leave you with a few more of these outtakes, and I just want to say diolch and thank you for watching.